To be fair, people get on me when I say this, but I feel like we just gotta keep it real. Okay now, Cassie had a hit song, She Did With Me, and she did Ryan Leasy put that together, and he made it work with Cassie's tone, but the reality is anyone could have a hit song, yes. I could go to the booth after this and I could just mess around. And suddenly, if with the right people, with the right producer and the right moment, and it just takes off, it goes viral on TikTok, next thing I know, I have a hit song, right? I have no talent. It's just anyone could do it. It's the people who keep having hits after hits are the real talents, and this agents, this industry, right? Yes, when I've always looked at Cassie and I hear their stories of, well, I just want to pursue my career, and Diddy kept like dangling the carrot like, oh, if you don't keep sleeping with me, we're not going to give you studio time or a budget and whatever, else I get that. But at what point do you really look at yourself, realistically, and say, although I did have aimament with a hot song, I'm not really in the same caliber of singer as like a Mary J. Blige, or a Whitney Houston, or a Mariah Carey, or all these, or a SZA, or whatever else, And at one point, I have to just accept that I had my moment, but I'm not really a musical star. I don't know, I can't say that she's not a musical star because she never got a chance to you gotta bear with me now all, right? Well, be with me with Mead. She never got a chance to showcase her musical talent is because soon as she got down the hours start, he took it and started on and made it his old lady. He never gave her a chance to be a chorus star. I know someone that was working at Bad Boy during the whole time that she was there. I think I know him too. Okay, we're not G&A say who it is. Okay, but yes, you do know him. Okay, and he told me that when Cassie had a song that looked like it might react that they spent the same effort pushing her music as every other artist on the label during that time age. It just so happens that those songs didn't take off, but she had a lot of chances. She got a lot of features, a million chances, a million more than everybody then. Everyone else, if she was not Diddy, she would have been dropped off the label years before facts. Bro, she had more chances than anyone, everybody's seeing people. Oh no. He was purposely holding her back? No, he was giving her real chances. Too many so that must been like him. Must have been great. I get it right. Yeah, and I've said this before when I was on Math Office Show, I've been around her before she's cute, but I never thought that she was just stunning. She's considered pretty. Yeah, she's considered beautiful. She's beautiful. She is Vlad, bro. I wasn't blown away being around. I tell you one thing. If you had Cassie in the room right now, you're not on a rainy day saying yes, I probably. Yeah, no, she's pretty. I'm not saying she's unattracted, but like, I've been around really just gorgeous. Like, I've been around Beyonce and it's like, wow, I get it. Like, this is not Beyonce, but keep in. And I'm not shooting that situation down. Beyonce had the people around her to make sure that she was able to become her Cassie. She had boo chances, yeah, but it sounded more like chances from Dick. But she still had the chances. You know what? You're right, she still had the chances, 1 point. What I feel is that if Cassie just took a step back and realistically, I'm okay. Like, yeah, Diddy's gassy, I'm going to make you a star one day, but take a step back and say, listen, I'm not that great of a singer. I'm okay, and if you produce me right and auto-tune my voice and get me with a good writer, but she's not an exceptional writer, she's not an exceptional vocalist, she's not an exceptional performer. You see what I'm saying, like all these things that make superstars in this music industry. She unfortunately didn't have, and if she just said, something did, he's just selling me a dream. I need to just go on my life and just put music in my past, and you think she was going to do that, well, it would have saved her a lot of, abuse and so forth along the way. That's what I think. That's what I think at certain points, man. Like, and I've switched my careers over the years at certain points. Listen, I started out making beats. One point I said, I've never going to be Dr. Dre or DJ Premier. So let me just go into something else. That's why I started DJing, and that's took off. You know? And then at one point I said, okay, DJ cool. But yo, I gotta do something else because there's not really a future in this people. Successful people know when to quit. Unsuccessful people a lot of times stick with things too long and then get bitter that the outcome didn't go the way it was supposed to go, I agree. But they were realistically looking at themselves. Yeah, they didn't. Know when to fold. Yeah, listen, Ben Zeno's had hit songs, but Ben XO Not Down was one of the great rappers. He just had us, what was it? Rock the Party was a cool song, and it did his thing. He had his wiggle. Okay, congrats, but you're not better than Eminem. Absolutely no. I mean, no matter how you try to Bonotho, yeah, shout out to Benzo, he's gonna be on my show again. But I'm just saying, people want to paint things a certain type of way. Oh, Diddy held her back and so forth. I think Diddy gave her more chances than probably anyone on earth. I do too, because of their sexual relationship. Correct. And he absolutely lost a lot of money on her. Absolutely. He's probably about 5-10 million in the hole with her, a little more than that. You know what I'm saying, yeah. But she chose to stick around and say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a star. She did when reality. She just said, okay, music just was a time in my life, and now it's time to work on the next chapter of my life. But he also, regardless of how that sound of FL, bro, he also took that away from it too, because he strayed off of dick relationship than her actual career. I just believe that I don't know, he treated her more like a toy than his actual artist. Well, I think he really did love her and really obsessed with her. And I don't think she loved him. Probably not. Okay. But he did publicly claim her red carpets. I'm sure there was a whole bunch of girls that was with Diddy that you have no idea who they are. You know what I'm saying? They're the cut and so forth. I remember I was in New Orleans and he was making out with that Gina girl. He did right in the club. You know what I'm saying? Did right. He did right, yo. But he was claiming Cassie publicly. She's the Beyond's brush. She's eye candy. Yeah, come on now, no man. She's pretty. I've never said she's unattractive. I'm just saying that to be as obsessed as he was to go to the point where he's now in a jail cell mostly because of her. I think in terms of their relationship and what it turned into, I agree she's not bad enough to that. Have that type of, is all I'm saying. Yeah, she's ugly to me. If you go down of that, you hear me? All that. I'm cool. Yeah. I believe that, I don't know. But Diddy and Cassie was both, left FI with their relationship because Cassie was not an angel. Yeah. And no matter how that sounds, she done things that triggered that man. Doesn't mean should have put his hands on her. Yeah, but sometimes in relationships that it happens that way, you dig. But Diddy got to he had to keep this on his mind. Anything you say and do will be used against you, and it's CA celebrity as well, right? So you got to keep that in mind as a celebrity, that whatever you doing can be surveillanced on you.